Exporting product information of your Shopify store using Store Commander app has never been so easy. Indeed, the export function is here at the top right of your screen. So when I open it up, we have already added all the information that you need, so you can export very easily without having to really think about it. So the first thing is the different types. So we've got the flat view using the three different formats, CSV, XLS6 and TSV. But we also included a type code for Store Commander re-import, because if you want to export the information to then import to apply modification, like for prices, images, variants, etc. We also included a format specific for the import function in Store Commander. And the last type is the print format. So going back to the flat view, so you select you select your type, then the format that you want. So I'm just going to use the classic CSV, and then you have all the fields that you can export. So we've already selected a few, but of course you can tick and untick the information that you want to export. So if I untick all the prices and the tags, for example, I don't want a description or the creation date, but I need the variant image, the alternative text is the image legend. So I want to do this. And the other thing you can do is drag and drop the fields so that you can organize the order of the columns exported. So that will avoid you to do that afterwards. So here is a time saver as well, because you can really configure your export before we export it. So select the field you want to export, reorganize the order if you want. We've added a search engine as well here, and a select and deselect all if to also gain a bit of time. And once you're ready, then you can export. So that's a standard flat view. On the Store Commander re-import, so if you want to export and then import, we've added by default the product title and the SKU. They're grayed out, so you can't untick them because they are compulsory when you're using the import functionality in Store Commander. So then you don't need to think about it. When you're gonna export and then re-import afterwards, then it's going to be easy because the format will be just adapted to the import function, and the product title and the SKU, which are compulsory to import, are going to be part of your file anyway. So that's going to facilitate your import afterwards. So once I go back to the flat view here as an example, the last step is to click on the export button here. So once you click on here, so we're going to start generating the file, so you can save it. So select where you want to save it. By default, we're going to use the today's date and today's time. So of course, feel free to modify it and then save it. And then we're going to start generating the file. So we have the notification here, sorry, in French, but it's very quick as well. So we're starting generating the file with the information you selected in the format that you selected in the import panel. Don't hesitate to use that export function in Store Commander, which is very easy, whatever you need to do with product information.